everyone, welcome back to the new video. It's me Namrata here. Hope you all are doing well. But today I'm not really confident enough to say that you all are doing well. I know in my country where most of my audiences are, that is in India, and the situation in my country is not really well at this moment. So I really hope that you all are trying to stay safe or at least being at home as much as possible. That's what is in your hand. Please do it. And yeah, in this video I'm gonna be reviewing one of the new launches by Makeup Revolution. So it's their Super Dewy Collection, which is supposed to be a mix of skincare and makeup. So you will achieve that no makeup look with this product. That's what they're claiming. So let's just put it through a wear on taste. I picked some of the products from this launch, although I received almost the whole collection from Makeup Revolution in a peer package, but I'm gonna tell you only my honest thoughts, like whether I like it or not. So I picked some of the products of which I really wanted to try, like this Tinted Moisturizer, their cream blush, which I already tried, but I'll let you know what I think of this, and some of the new products as well, like this one, which felt very new to me. I never tried this kind of blurring balm. So I have some of the products in my desk, and I'll let you know how this collection is and what are my thoughts. But before that, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and if you want to see all the product details or the names or the links, as always, check the description box, and please follow me in my other social handles. So now, without making any further delay, let's get started. Well, let's start with the primer. So this is their blurring balm, which is supposed to work as a primer, but as I was saying, I never use this kind of thing because they're calling it a balm and also a pore blurring compact. And at the back it says it's a blurring balm, can be used as a mattifying base before makeup application or as a touch-up on top of makeup to blur pores and reduce shine. So let's just try this. And this one comes in a packaging like a compact powder, so it's in a pan. I think it's more likely a pressed primer, I'm not really sure. And it also comes with a mirror, and the packaging looks very minimalistic, and I love the packaging of this whole collection, to be honest. See, everything is very neutral, very simple. So let's just fill it first. Okay, the more I'm rubbing it with the fingertip, it's just melting, and yeah, it's more like a wax. Okay, this is where I have all the open pores. I'm trying to just press it in, and I have a little bit of texture on my forehead, so I'm also trying to even it out with this blurring thing. Well, the application is done, and the first thing I need to mention is this product is completely fragrance free, which is great for your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. And secondly, it reduced the size of my pores to some extent, but not completely. I can still see them. So yeah, it has some kind of blurring effect, but nothing extraordinary. But so far I'm liking it. Let's see how this Tinted Moisturizer looks on top of it. I don't know why I'm calling it foundation most of the time, but yeah, it's a tinted moisturizer, not foundation. And I'm gonna be using the shade Tan. This one priced at $12 in USA, and also comes in 12 different shades, which is great for a tinted moisturizer. But if it was a foundation, I'd say that 12 shades for a complexion product is not enough. But again, for a moisturizer, it's not going to give you the fullest coverage. So yeah, you can get any nearer shade and make that work. So this one says it's a lightweight tinted moisturizer, gives the skin a radiant dewy finish enriched with wild berry extract. So that's what I was saying. All the products from this range has some kind of skincare benefits. So I think that's a great thing to incorporate in the makeup. And the packaging is pretty simple. It has some kind of squeezy tube, but the best part is it comes with this kind of, you know, pump. I couldn't remember first. So yeah, this kind of packaging is really appreciated. It's very hygienic to have pump in your foundation or any kind of skincare or makeup products. So let's just apply it. And this side of my face has a little bit of pigmentation, so I'm gonna see whether it can cover it or not. And this side is pretty much even except this pigmentation around the nose. So let's just start blending it. I'm gonna use this foundation brush today. After the first layer, all I can tell you is the finishing is wonderful. You can see how dewy my skin is looking, and the coverage is not very light. As you can see, the side the pigmentation I had is almost covered, which is great for a tinted moisturizer. Even some foundation doesn't have this kind of coverage, so it has spot on medium coverage, which is impressive. So I just want to apply it one more time only in this spot, just to see whether it can cover it completely. Just working it on this place. It's pretty amazing. I think I'm already impressed in the first application, but one thing I'm missing majorly, that is some kind of SPF in it for sun protection. For a tinted moisturizer, I would always expect some kind of SPF in it, be it SPF 15 or 50, whatever it is. It should have come with SPF, then I'd have wear it every freaking day. But one thing you can do is you can mix it with your sunscreen and then apply it randomly. I think that would also work, but I think it's not complete just because it has no SPF in it. Otherwise, it's a great product. I love the finishing, and even the coverage is pretty good. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. So far, this is my skin with 2 products from this range. One is their blurring balm and this tinted moisturizer. Okay, this is very light on skin and not tacky at all. Most of the time, those products with dewy finishing tend to feel very tacky and heavy on skin, but this product is complete exception. I'd highly recommend this one. I forgot about the blurring balm, but this one is a complete hit for me. Except the SPF, you can figure it out. You can apply the SPF underneath, or you can mix it up. So that's that. And now I'm gonna be applying concealer, and that too from Makeup Revolution. It's their Concealer Define Infinite Concealer. It's same as their OG Concealer Define concealer, but this Infinite range is, I think, more long lasting. So I'm using the shade C10.5. Okay, now I need to set my face with a loose powder, then I'll apply a bronzer off camera, and then I'm gonna be back with the blush, so stay tuned. I'm back with my bronzed face, and like always I used my favorite Wet n Wild bronzer to define my face. And one thing I noticed right after I apply a loose powder, so I use this Fit Me loose powder today, so it made my skin even more poreless or even. So I think with that blurred balm or that primer and this tinted moisturizer and a powder actually made it look complete. Now you can see, let me zoom in. See, there is barely any pores, which is great. And now I'm gonna be applying this blush, and this one in the shade You Got Me Flushing, and one I already kept in my makeup kit, which I use for my clients. I know it's nothing like high-end blush, but this one works so well. I already tried this shade few more times. This one has adequate amount of pigment, nothing too much. Like the Rare Beauty one has the burst of pigment in it. With a single tiniest drop it'll get a lot of pigment, but this one is not like that. But at the end it will give you a very nice flushy natural looking pigment, which is great. So I'm gonna apply it on my cheek. and at first I'm going to use my fingertips to blend it. See, it's a lot of pigment now, and to shade it down you can use a wet beauty blender. It will take off all the extra pigments. And if you still think this pigment is too much for you, all you can do is just go over with the foundation brush and blend it. And in this range they have 4 more shades of this blush. I'm going to show you all the swatches in the side of the screen. Okay, now it's completely blended, and you can see it still has a very natural finishing, and the pigment just blends into your skin. It just looks like a flushy skin, that's it. And again, it's very affordable. It's only $7. It's even cheaper than the Maybelline or the CoverGirl cream blush. So that was all about this blush. So far it's my second favorite from this range after the Tinted Moisturizer. So I'm loving all the products so far, and now I'm gonna do the eye makeup but off camera. But if you wanna see, you can follow me on my Instagram. I'll share the tutorial over there, and at the end I'll be back with the setting spray. Yeah, it's called Super Dewy Hydrating Spritz. So I'll be using that at the end, and I'll share with you how I feel about it, so stay tuned. And I'm back with the eye makeup on. I know it's little too much for many of you, but I like to get creative with my eyes, so you gotta deal with it. Anyway, now it's time for the setting mist, and I'm gonna put all the details like the name and the price on the screen. Let's just spray it. Okay, the first thing, it has a very sweet taste. It has glycerin in it, I can tell you. Anyway, it has a very mild fruity smell in it, but very mild, and the mist is very soft. It's not aggressive. The last Makeup Revolution setting spray I used, the one I really love, this is also the Conceal and Define Infinite Setting Mist. It can make your makeup very long lasting and waterproof, but the spray is very aggressive. It will spray a good amount of liquid in the first go, and that's why I don't really use that setting spray anymore. But the formula is really good in that one, and this one I'm getting more of a fixing spray vibe rather than a setting spray. I don't think this one can make your makeup long lasting, but if you want to freshen up your look, then definitely you can go with this one. And I don't think they're calling it a setting spray. I don't see it anywhere. Rather, it's saying it's a hydrating spritz, and I love the spray in it. It's very soft and it can make you feel refreshed instantly. So overall it's a good product, very soft and hydrating. You can even use it before you start with your makeup. So overall it's a good product for your skin, I guess. So this is all about today's video, but I want to complete this look with a highlighter, and I want to do it with you all. And it's one of my favorite Revolution highlighter. It's the strobe highlighter, very cheap one, but I love this gold shade in it. It's called Gold Addict. See, who doesn't love a good drugstore highlighter? It's so good. And again, at the end you can use a wet beauty blender to blend the edge and make it look like your skin. So this is it for today's video. I hope you like the look as well as the mini reviews I shared on all the new products which I tried today. And yeah, if you want to know this lip combo, this is my current favorite, and again it's from Drugstore. I use 2 Maybelline products. So for all the details, check the description box below. So the first thing I'd recommend is this one, which I already mentioned, but still my opinion is same. It's been more than 2 hours I've been wearing it, but still you can see it's looking equally dewy as it was before when I applied it, and it still feels very lightweight on my skin. So overall it's a great product, so definitely give it a try. And the second one would be this one, which I already mentioned before. These two are my favorites. So if you're into this cream product trend, everything is creamy and dewy is in the trend right now. So this cream blush is really great, so definitely give it a try. And yeah, this was all for today's video. I received another PR box from Revolution. It's with this rehab collection. If you wanna know the review and my thoughts, let me know. I'll be sharing that video as well. So I'll be back with the next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.